Greetings and welcome all to another Sunday live stream. Admittedly, a very belated Sunday live stream, but still, I am here, ready to show you more game. Sorry I'm late. The whole thing went definitely a little bit beyond my planning. Who knew? Some things would just take it that much. I should have known, but I didn't. Alright, look. Get the news. While we enjoy the soothing sounds game. The soft mouse of a slightly angry kitty that is definitely just begging for some attention. Alright, here we are. Welcome to the village of Dystopia. And this is what we do. Make our people happy. Possibly. I don't know. Definitely been thinking a lot about how to make things a little bit more efficient. Fans, we currently have 82 people. That's probably close to the limits that this village can support with the current food levels I have. Because we definitely are not really building much of a stockpile. In any case, making some money. Good. Now people will be wanting the next level of goods to reach level 4. Like people are, some people are a bit thin, slightly overheating, so we are probably just over here. In any case, right. The plan for today, as it goes, is to essentially get out on the map, settle somewhere else. Where would I want to settle? I mean, we also still have this lands to discover. Hello, Kalarima. Hello, Elsie. Good to see you both. You see you both. Alright, so currently in the summer, so that would explain why things are so hot. Yeah, I'm mostly trying to figure out where a good place to put farms in. Farms kinda need a lot of water, so here might be a good place for a farm. Pretty much anywhere else. I'm not entirely sure what it is about trees that is making this land so dry. And I know trees have a very high water tolerance, but for some reason they really pull all the water out of the soil. even when there is a little bit of lake near here. I mean, these are just fruit trees and they are draining this place. There's no real mechanism in the game that allows for well, to not drain any area of water. As far as I know, at least. We do have these weirs. But as of yet, I've not yet experienced any flooding. So I don't know if that can happen. Anyway, to circumvent that problem, part of my idea would be to settle somewhere in the lakes where we have plenty of very irrigated land. Diggy! Get up here! Yeah, told you to get up here. I know I was away. You're very mad about that. I gave you food, gave you snuggles, gave you some kip strips. Be happy. Right. Alternatively, of course, I could settle in Beaverstein. It does have some land that is suitable for farming. It's definitely very wet. Possibly too wet, but at present I have not yet seen that being too wet is really detrimental. Yeah, I think it does, but who knows. However, Beaverstein has very little land that is active. I suppose that's the best word for it. This might do. Where are the entry points? Map transitions. See, this leads to the mountains. The mountain. We have a transition here. Close to our land. There's probably a road nearby that also goes there. Did you burn me? Yeah. Alright, so any people I would deposit over here would arrive there. Eventually we could settle over here for farming. This land it's fairly water filled. If I wanted to place it on here, suppose we could do worse. A little bit narrow. But I think I could use this entire basin for farming and use the higher, drier land for settlement. Think about that. For now, I have 82 people. All of reasonable middle age. At the present time, I've not really seen anyone get older than 50 years. So I'm guessing that's the mean time to die for people. Get back to nature, that's a little bit feeling of him. Also, to make sure someone is cleaning the streets. Give you a little bit of dirty stuff to help speed it up. Our cabins, we got lodge. Barns, not sure about these at the moment. Production doesn't seem to be steady. The sheep don't seem to be all that fat. I mean, some of them are, but I'm a little bit worried that there's not enough food for them. So cats apparently are eating fine. You are still waiting planks. Right. I want to get up to the next 8. Is the highest. What is your problem? You need church. I build a church. I could build a church. I had the bronze parts. Some bronze pot. I have some practical clothing. The stonework is a big problem. I don't have any of that. And can't make that with the simple stone mason. Where's the quarries? We have a task. Sure. Go and help. Back on the city. Prince. Alright, so there's the quarries. Building the stonemason shop over here. And it's now finished. Cool. And I don't need simple stonemason. You do. Like here. And plenty of bronze tools. I have no wool. There's some rags there. Of course I don't have iron tool. Alright. So next problem to solve. I need to find places for my animals to go. Somewhere where they will not bother me. Up here seems fine. I would like to have the big barn, but that doesn't seem very likely. Not much point in getting more people present. I kind of want to not reserve too much. I was chewing on the wheat over here and drinking river. They seem very happy. Probably a good source of my milk. Still not a lot of cheese. And I can't get the better job yet. I can't get it. I mean, it's a similar problem, but I can get the better dairy. Mostly just I'm running out of space to put stuff. Alright. Dairy time it is. Dirt getting cleaned up yet? Not really. Got a few more cesspits going. Alright, well, it's gonna have to be a shorter stream today. I'm definitely a little bit knackered. So I probably will stream only until 8 o'clock, so another hour. And then hopefully next week we can do a proper stream again. After further introductions, although that shouldn't be a problem. Get some quests going. Right, 2 of the quests have been finished. So plenty of days ahead. This all looks fairly good. Setting up a simple barn over here. Simple. Well, seeing as I want to keep up here, I think some snack on some garden breads. Probably be. This is definitely country that is probably more suitable for stuff. I have no idea how to give this stuff work with. Garden beds need more. Fruit trees have not enough water. Definitely a conundrum. Solved. Here's the problem with this thing. saw in place somewhere else then. Don't have to get in anymore. Stonemason's shop is working fine. Probably getting some attention diverted because it's now got 3 things it has to do. Hello, 515. The village is for now going okay. They're looking to expand a little bit so I can get a more secure line of wool coming in. It probably will be easier once I get to level 4, 5. Yeah, level 5. And so level 4's 1. I need to adjust the schedule. Let's do no work on some days. That should make you very happy. Still too much, eh? Right, let's just make it 10-hour days. Give everyone a little bit more leisure time. Might push you over the edge to the level. Meantime, let us build a up here. I will probably also want a cesspit. And just to be safe, a source of water. It's starting to grow up, partially why I have not bothered bringing any possible immigration. And we currently have room for 2 people. A little low on firewood. That could be a concern if we fuck that up on before it. These things up. Start to get some stuff delivered to the church. Third levels are still substantial. Let's get operational. garden beds are doing okay. Rain is helping. Just need to stone blocks and glass work. Glass work. Can't make glass. I could technically make I don't have tools. That's pointless. Oh no, I can make a glass one. I technically have all the goods I need. We have run out of houses. Kind of worrying because I am fairly convinced I will be running out of food soon. In less than a day. Well, definitely want to set up in place, but this finished first so I can have more reliable supply of wood. I don't like these spikes. But I also know that this is probably way overcrowded. They're all thin. Not much comfort in these things, which I'm certain doesn't help. Enough for this. Would encourage you to start doing some stone. Then again, you apparently are using it quite heavily. Not selling it out. Well, we'll only have more than 50, I guess. I want to be sure that I have some stockpile. And I'm a little bit tempted. Over 100 of that. Nobody wants it. Alright, Lostdorf. Another barren wasteland, although it does have a nice river flowing through it. Yeah, I don't see us setting up a settlement either. And the biggest pull for this place is it has copper deposits, gold. Very dry location. It's just starting to overflow a little. And then it's winter. Right. Definitely have to wait until after winter before I send anyone out. I don't want to have to build in this. It seems like we're pushing back the dirt a little bit, at least. So that's good. Beat through winter a little. Let's prioritize the glass foot. Over here. They seem well fed, but it doesn't look like they are ranging down. They can stay where they are. Hello, Leandrol. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Not liking the amount of food we have, but winter is almost over. This is also part of the reason why I want to send people out, but I do need a supply of food, so I can feed them something as they arrive. And all of a sudden our wealth is nothing. Wait. Free trade with Talheim. I probably don't need this. Reduce the amount of bars we buy from this by Definitely don't sell until furniture. I can't sell that boss because I don't have any. This will speed up a little. Production wise. Let us plan for an expedition. So we're gonna set up in Biberstein as best I can. First off, we need to send over some supplies so that they can survive there. Give them a supply of water. Some supplies, rags. Some tools. Definitely we need some logs. Can start making that there, but until they do, I need some supply. And give them half the firewood. Good strong pine. 1,400 grass. Cheese. And some vegetables. Select Biberstein. And also send over sorties by age. Obviously, you don't want to send any kids over there because they cannot do anything. These kids are all still learning by the head symbol. We are trying to send just people within the range of 20 to 30. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. Yeah. Moving. Biberstein. Should be arriving over here. I do not wish to be. I planned for this area to become a farm. Just map that out. Pause it for now. I think over here probably would be a decent enough place to set up a main village. I want this all to be farmland. Yeah. Main stuff for the village over here. They are all just out for farmland. Some land for farmland. Set up some basic houses. so that we can actually maintain this. Open the ulti. Hello, Frisiabon. Welcome to the stream. And there come my peeps. Wandering the long track over here. It's still quite cool. It is, after all, only early spring, so makes sense. The first guys have already arrived. Forest stomp is done. We can start getting some supplies from that. Cut these down. Basic production facilities. The rudimentary fielding table. Spawn place. A hand mill and a Vegas oven. Supplies have not yet arrived. Oh, there they are. Yar Mirror Lake. Fishing place, and where do they have water? I mean, there's a long trek to get the supplies from here, but we set up, fine. While they are doing that, let's go back to Utopia. And we can no longer invite any. Liberty. You are set to sheep. That is fine. I want to maximize the amount of sheep I can get in this place. Why is nothing getting constructed? Fine, getting the huts up. Good. Sleep. Especially as it starts to rain. And now the goal here is to overproduce grain. I have so much production of it that I can share it freely with all the other areas on the map. Fire this up. What wildlife do we have? Deer, coons, cats, gray wolves, sheep, we have European hares, trout, we have some foxes, we have rats, humans, ewe, cows, we have no pike, and we have no chickens. I think can become available at some point, but we'll see. For now, I want this start doing something. Starting by getting enough food supply so it can actually do its job. Build a road. Effective farms. Give a few more amenities so they can ensure that people stay happy. Like a shrine. Everything on that. This place is set up. Stuff it could use. Oh, the cow died. at the age of 0. Poor cow. Kill it. Days for the hospital. Going up to Ethiopia. Right. Glassworks is functional. You can work on it. Some planks. Yes, some plants. I don't have any iron tools. Stone blocks, sure. Just get to work. To the quarry quite quickly. Luckily there's 2 of them. Numbers going back up again. One person employed, that's good. We can start doing the roads. Quest for doing something, yeah, for the mystical places of the land. Chain liberation. That circle is one thing, and this tree is another. The things I can find. There was a special at this place altar. Invite some people in, sure. There's one more thing I have to find. I don't know exactly where it is. A very polluted bit of land. So looking for something that's slightly unusual. I don't recall which map has it. Some sort of, I think. Does look distinct, but I basically stumbled across it by accident. I mean, I was looking for it, but still mostly by accident I find it. big burrows. Those are not special. Those are everywhere. Maybe it is over here. Have an ancient tree altar. Eventually. Women. Not exactly a pixel there. What we're looking for is quite distinct, but I just don't recall what it looks like now. Oh, there we are. The Rock of the Ancestors. Was ready to steal from my supplies. Like ever, happily doing their job. Give normal priority and low priority to the community center. Till the community center is built, we cannot transfer it back to the stuff. The Bieberstein. I prefer Bieberstein. Right. We're just snacking on my stuff. Kinda my nose. Get your own dang food. Yeah, I'm not on about solutions that they will not be able to get into there. They can get just into water and then on my food. But it'll make me feel better. Are they a little bit more settled? Start getting some better facilities going. Leave that a little bigger. Summer. still some ways off until we get the farms ready. The range on the again. Add stuff, put wheels. Probably not entirely correct, but it's close enough. Have any supplies left? Plenty. I don't blame that they're not going back for it, because it is a long way away. We have no coal. That probably doesn't help. It looks like we're not doing too badly on our settlement. test pits are still overflowing. Wait. Getting back into running it. Pretty sure the trees don't like that. Oh, wait a minute. Hitting these bushes. Get to what? Got this done in 12 days. Not, well, that's the first time I'll see this fail, so that'll be an experience. Like, environment is loading more dirt in this bit now. A little bit better. And at least some areas of town are cleaned up. Back end area over here though is still mess. Finally started producing some coal. And upgrades. These produce coal. Don't you look happy? Are happy? Tired? And you're ill? That's not great. Wow, produce stuff. Fence up, and like I predicted, it pretty much doing nothing. And they're slowly getting built. Looks like we managed to grab some animals. 1-year-old sheep. Cow that is getting dehydrated. Well, looks like meat is back on the menu. Through that, you only work at the charcoal mill now. Yes, dear. How close are we getting to actually doing something? We have not yet delivered any glass. We have produced some glass. Okay. Okay, we might make this. Keep this production up. Get a bit longer to make glass. Delay just daring to go. They find plastic. Still very low. Way too many people. Finish the quest. If we finish. Definitely send over some computer sign. I think this town can at most support maybe 80 people at the present time. Ooh. Hey, we did it. Now we just need to reach the next level of prosperity. Right, cool. No longer need YouTube. Or YouTube. Other. Gonna send over more people to Biberstein. Yeah. I know that, yeah. Don't think about. Ziggy's getting that look in her eyes that says she wants to. She wants to. About 90 people. Way too many. You. Go over this time. And the rats I can't do much about. But the cow and the sheep are just gonna go round and round in circles until they die. Their fault. It should not have been. Like I opened the gate for them. If I wanted to. I don't want to. I need to prioritize that. Might need some more firewood. But you can only make firewood from branches. Whole place. Getting quite desperate. Parched. Just give it up. Lived a good short life. Eating my stuff. Now I need you to go away. Nice. Working. This place only makes. Well, so good now. Order the water supply. And it's 8 o'clock. Pretty much the limit of that I wanted to end streaming for today anyway. If I had started a little time. Want to thank you all for coming by. Hope you enjoyed it. Next week, preliminarily, I kind of want to see if I can make this farming outpost work, so just keep this in place. But if you want to see something else, me playing something else, do feel free to leave that in the comments. In any case, go cats. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. See you all. Bye. Bye.